everybody. Welcome back to the Loud Living Room. We are your hosts, Carla,
Johnny,
and welcome back to our second episode where we still have a beautiful guest with us today, my sister-in-law.
I ain't got to go to bed yet.
we're trying to get a couple episodes down so we can upload them. You guys have something to binge and enjoy, of course. We kind of left you hanging there with a few topics, but Carla's going to kick us off with some topics from whatever she has.
So, since this is a sibling-related Loud Living Room, let's start off with who was mom's favorite child?
It's either going to be our older dead brother or our youngest sister.
Honestly, I think you're her favorite child. Do you and our dead brother?
So
Is it because I have a cock and balls?
I was like, is it because they're the boys?
Yeah, I would say so.
It's a boy's house?
It's a boy's house for my
Wonder
mom.
why.
And my
But
mom is
some-
like a boy's mom.
Some moms are like that, though. They don't care about their daughters as much as they do their sons, which I think is messed up.
So how many siblings do you have?
I have 3. It was always the running gag that I was the favorite, but I really don't think so. I don't think so anymore.
I think it's Whitney and you.
I think it's Whitney and me. Yeah. I think growing up, it might have been me because, again, I was easy.
Yes, it was.
But ew.
Oh, goodness.
When I got into college and everything, it kind of switched up and I, made my own path, which doesn't always align with your parents. So now I really
dropped
do
out to be with a
feel-
Mexican.
I dropped out because I was depressed.
And then the Mexican came along. Damn,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mexicans.
you were late.
Damn. Get
Damn,
them out.
Mexicans.
Get those Mexicans out.
I don't
we're
feel
fucking
that way.
hardworking
I don't-
people.
Yeah, yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah, get them out.
I was like, I
Fuck
cannot
you.
express
They
how much
took my
I
job.
don't feel that way. No. So it was, and it's still a running gag. Like they even have neighbors now that are like, well, Valerie's the favorite. And I'm like, my sister lives with my parents and actively takes care of them. And I'm like, it's not.
But it's not always in my opinion, it's not always the child that lives with the parents or takes care of them, because I can tell you, I was always like the main provider for my mom and my father, and I am still not the favorite. Like, I was not my father's favorite, and I'm not my mom's favorite. I could probably say I'm her least favorite. Now I think I'm my dad's favorite because his other favorite is dead. But
Johnny
Shout out to
I was
Mario.
like, Johnny won't
and
talk to
Johnny
him.
doesn't like him. So.
Yeah.
Nah, not for me.
I don't know that my dad, like, I wonder if it's different for mom and dads, because like this might be a hard topic because my dad's still around.
Don't start crying now.
But no, I'm not. I did think I cried about him when I thought about him getting older.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't. I'm emotional.
Carla, this is what happens when they have both parents.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
you're like,
couldn't
what do you
relate
mean
over
he's
here.
getting older and slowing down?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I could not
don't know
relate.
that my dad has. I think Whitney might be his favorite or my second.
And your mom's favorite?
I think my second sister is my dad's favorite, and my mom's favorite is also my second sister.
Have you seen the meme where like the mother's holding the child up in the air and then there's a kid drowning and then there's somebody in a chair just dead? That's your
Yeah.
brother right now. He's in the chair.
Listen,
Yes, everybody else.
it's
holding the other one.
because he is a proud Democrat, and that is not how my mom is. So, but I mean, for a while, and again, it goes back to moms having a special bond with their sons.
Yeah.
He went into the Navy, and that was all she cared about for a while. But I really think it's because that was the first child she had that I was around to witness, anyways, where they weren't able to talk and she wasn't able to watch him and like watch and
We have an
double check on him.
obsession.
I
about watching our
remember
kids.
the story that your mom told. It's like, what do little boys think about? And,
Oh,
and your brother
yeah.
is like,
I'll tell it.
okay.
I'll tell it. So
Oh gosh.
my mom loves to tell this story because
I love
it
it.
shows the difference between little boys and little girls. And she said, I remember when I would put you kids to bed, I came in and I sat down next to you and I said, it's been a long time since I've been a little girl. What do little girls think about? And of course, my happy little butt was like, butterflies. boys and dogs and, you know, how good everything is, like a lot of that. And she was like, it was really heartwarming. It was really sweet. And I was just like, that's nice. And then I went to your brother and I said, I've never been a little boy. What do little boys think about?
Gosh.
And he goes, I know what you're doing. And she's like, what? He goes, Christmas is coming up. You want to know what I want for Christmas? So and she was like, it was like he thought he had me nailed. And I was like, I was like, butterflies. Like, I wasn't thinking about anything about that. So it's still
so
one of her
sweet.
favorite
He's just
things.
suspicious.
Yeah, well, and he still is. Every time you ask him something, he's like, why? And I'm like, Ross, I just want to know how you are.
He just has a tinfoil hat on. He's like, what? It's to keep his head warm and the CIA away.
I was going to say, and he was in the Navy, so he's definitely like, why the fuck do you want to know?
It is funny too because I texted my older sisters. Like, I always try to make sure I tell them like I love them, like even randomly. So I text them both, and I'm like, it's different, guys. I'm a different family.
Broken family over here, guys.
Literally,
Broken family.
I love having these conversations with her because she shows me a different perspective of
What we
siblings,
could have had.
what we could have had, but we also
It's
are
never
different.
too late. You can tell each other you love. I
We
don't
do
know
tell
though,
each other we love you,
because
but then
if
we're
you
like,
tell
fuck you, bitch.
Angie,
Angie's
you love
really
her,
weird.
She's like,
No,
cool.
she does say she loves
getting
you.
better.
She's getting better. She's
like,
growing.
She's the one
She
that
is
says
growing.
that too. It's not from my perspective. She's like, no, I'm trying to get better.
Yeah.
No, so I texted both of my sisters and I was like, I love you so much. I think about you a lot. And then I texted my brother, and we kind of have a thing where we constantly like rib each other. That's a thing. If you're brother and sister, you're constantly like, I'll beat you up. So I said, I want you to know, I texted both of our sisters and told them I loved them. And he goes, why would you do that?
I agree with him. Why the hell would you do that?
You're getting a proverbial like arm punch and be like, I hope you're well. And he was like,
You're going to make me worried.
yeah, what? Well, when you come from a family of really depressed people, when you hear I love you out of the blue, they're like, hey, let's do
Are
a
you
mental
dying?
check-in and see if you're going to kill
Nah,
yourself.
our family's like, hey, it's a holiday. Let's kill myself.
Well, you guys had a lot of things happen
we
around
only had
the
one person die on a
holidays.
holiday.
Yeah, let me
Close
see
enough.
what the
December sucks.
Oh, I said, I want you to know I sent both of our sisters an I love you text. You're getting a strong, stiff arm punch. And he said, what? Why? I said, 'cause sometimes you got to tell people you love them. He said, be a man. Never tell people you care about them.
I agree with him.
Hell yeah.
I agree with
I
him.
said
Be
This guy
a man.
fucks.
Throw some fucking balls.
I said, I shan't. I hope your healing era
Grow
is
some
beautiful.
ovaries.
And then he said, yeah, that too.
I agree. Me and your brother would be best friends. He would get along great.
He speaks Spanish. He
Would
he
be
learns
best friends.
Spanish, yeah.
Mama huevo. Me too.
Yeah, ahorita con mi huevos.
He's like, what you say? Arroz con pollo.
Arroz con pollo.
Ross could rib with you all the best. Like, he's really fun. Or my brother could rib with you. He's all very fun. He could keep up in Spanish too, and I'd sit here and be like, "What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about?" I need to get
You're
the
like,
book.
I want to be included
Yeah.
so bad.
And do you remember when you were telling a story about your mom and we were at Angie's and you were like, "Okay, I'm going to tell this in Spanish and then I'll come back for you." And I was like, "I can't wait."
I am very considerate of always making sure that you understand.
I gotta get the Spanish learning book. You shouldn't have to do that in your own home.
You got to get the
I'm
what?
The minority.
The cheese.
The cheese man.
The cheese
I was
man.
like, the cheese? You mean queso?
She's like, give me some queso.
Yeah. I was laughing about that. Because I was like, I need to learn Spanish so bad so you don't have to come back for me.
We will always come back for you, honey. We will always come back for you.
Shouldn't
So
have to
did
do
we
that in
did
your
we
home.
agree that's probably our older brother and then our youngest sister second, and then it's probably
I
you
agree.
last?
I agree. It's definitely our older brother, and you. Me and Ange are probably
Your mom.
the least favorite.
She
Yeah, you
lives
are.
with her.
That doesn't mean that she's
She
her
already clarified
favorite.
that doesn't mean anything.
No.
Although you can say anything to your mom and she's just like, "Ah, Johnny." And then if they
yeah,
say
like you could
anything,
tell mom that you murdered someone and you buried them in your backyard, and she'd be like, Dios mío.
On the record, I did not do that.
No, it's just a
Don't come to our
overstatement. Yeah.
backyard.
Don't come to the backyard unless you're coming to dig up for tomatoes.
Ooh.
We can plant a garden.
Oh,
Anyways.
We have a nice little spot.
Anyways,
I
off
disagree.
topic,
I think it's our older brother. I think it's our
I
younger sister.
definitely
I
don't
think you're
that's-
totally last.
I'm 100% last.
You broke her fingers.
Let's talk about what we broke when we were children. My mom's fingers.
You weren't a child.
I was technically a teen.
What?
I was still a teen.
Oh, she was a teen with
I
the.
was a teen. I mean,
You were a teen dating a 30-year-old, weren't you?
I was.
It's a different time period, and we've
gosh.
already discussed that your mom
Yes.
just kind of let y'all loose.
We got to survive. Anyways, we survived.
I love how you said, "What did you break?" And I was like, "I don't think I broke anything." And then I immediately thought of how my sister. We're a bunch of clumsy people. My whole family is very clumsy. My sister came down the stairs too fast and tripped and fell and broke the thermostat off the wall.
So, what was the wildest thing that you would say that you guys did as children with your siblings?
I can remember a big thing for me too is that a lot of my childhood is spotty, so I don't remember a lot. I don't know what that means. Sorry, don't say go analyze that.
What's
I don't know what that
spotty?
means.
Can you repeat the question?
What was the wildest thing you did with your siblings, like that your parents don't know?
Oh,
I'm not allowed to talk about that.
I don't think I have that. I have a memory of me punching the crap out of Angie's face. I was in my room playing
Wow,
PS2.
poor Angie.
And out of nowhere, she just comes in my room and unplugs my PS2.
Oh.
This is the time where you have to manually save stuff. And I'm playing, I'm either creating a wrestler or I'm running something. And she just unplugged. This is a core memory of mine. And she just, maybe she was like 4 years old. And she just unplugged it. And she just looked at me. And I'm just like,
You had to have done
Boom!
something to her for her to unplug it.
I didn't do anything. I was minding my own business. And then
know.
she's
I
like,
beg a difference.
Sometimes 4-year-olds just
yeah,
come
she's
in and
a
unplug
child.
stuff.
Just come and unplug. She was a child. I also remember, this
Oh
is
my
another
God,
thing.
Not you physically abusing my child sister.
I fist in her face. I swung at her.
Wow, you're a horrible person.
I do remember another memory that you may have not thought of this in a long time. We were making forts. This is when our uncles and aunts
and I
came.
peed myself.
That wasn't you. That was Angie. She's like, "Where's the bathroom?"
I don't doubt that I did it.
Yeah, she was like, "Okay, guys, where's the bathroom?" And it's like, "Oh, it's in the corner." And she actually started peeing in the corner.
my
And then I remember Carla panicking. No.
No, don't be there. It's
We
not a
were
bathroom.
so little. We were such kids.
Carla
Angie
was probably like 12 or 13.
No, I was younger than
You were younger?
that.
Maybe I was.
Angie was probably like
3?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
I think most of my violence came out
I
in the pool.
remember that.
A lot of my violence came out in the pool.
Girl, we didn't have a pool. We don't even know how
Couldn't
to
be
swim.
us.
I'm sorry.
We had to go to the
Alright.
public pool.
This is just gonna be a thing.
If we lived in a
That's what we run
neighborhood
into.
with one.
Girl, we don't. Do you
We
know how
had
to
a
swim?
couple different.
No, I still don't know how to swim.
I know. He tried to drown me at the park.
I did not do that.
He was testing out like an underwater
my
camera, and he's holding on to me and paying attention to the camera, and we're in a wave pool, and you could just see me go underneath the waves because he's
So we
No,
have
see, look,
established.
I was being a bad husband, and I was pulling her,
Drowning me.
Yeah, not
I could
intentionally, but I was definitely using her as a floaty, and I could have just went down and stood back up, and I would have been fine. But no, I was.
you were holding on to me. You're like, this is great. And I'm
Do
like,
you float?
I was getting pushed underneath the waves. I'm like, I have so much salt up my nose.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Yeah. I
But
did
yeah,
do
a
that.
lot of my violence came out in the pool. I remember
I
specifically
know how
kicking
to
my brother in the nuts a lot.
semi-swim.
I do have another
Yeah, girl,
memory.
we did
Really
not.
well.
I went through that.
I do have another memory. It's between me and Carla here. Carla had the great idea of being a salon expert.
I was a hairstylist.
Hairstylist.
I was like,
And I was very obsessed with The Lion King, and I had like
Yes.
all the like original like 94 toy or plushies.
the 90s plushies.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I think we can."
Simba needed a hairdo.
Yeah, so she like cut it all the way off, and then like we washed it, and like the hair got all fried, and it looked really awful. She's like, "Yeah, it'll be all right. It's gonna grow back. It's gonna grow back."
I was a child.
Oh,
I did. He
My
had Simba and Nala, and I did take it, and I was doing the whole hair salon thing. Simba got a full
'cause you know you got a shampoo.
treatment.
Yeah.
Simba got a full shampoo and dry and cut. And Johnny was so devastated. I remember he looked at me with his eyes. I don't think at that time he could call me a bitch because he didn't know
I didn't know that
what
word, that verbiage.
that word was. And we were so innocent at that time. I don't think he knew what he was going to say or what I was going to say. And I was just like, you'll be all right. It will grow back. Watch. Just wait and
No
see.
second thought. She's just like, I didn't know I messed up. I
I did not. I truly didn't know I messed
My
up.
Simba just
grows
became
back.
chopped. It
Yeah.
just became chopped.
Johnny was so upset with me. So upset. And he was crying.
I still haven't forgot it.
Yeah.
I was like 4.
Clearly.
4 or
It
5.
was like 4 or 5. So
He's
that made me,
haunted
what,
by
like
that.
9?
Yeah.
I mean, I really didn't know any better, but poor Simba. And we're still waiting for Simba's hair to grow back.
I'm
think
so,
Simba's
it could have been the same time where you were a bald head.
Oh, that's fucked up.
What?
It could have been the same time. Like maybe
Were
you were
you ever
thinking
bald?
No, I was actually gonna bring up that one time my
Were
dad
you ever
left
bald?
me
Yeah,
alone.
because of you. So we
Your
live.
dad left you alone.
He took his eyes off me for a couple of minutes.
What?
Sorry. I was gonna bring it up when you started. I thought it was gonna come up later. My
How
dad,
does
my mom,
baldness bring
my
up your dad leaving you alone?
Well, my dad's bald.
Oh,
Start there. My dad was watching us one time, and my mom was like, "You gotta watch her," because I was in that era of like when you're a kid, you get into everything. And he took his eyes on me for a few minutes, and I found my mom's scissors, and I just straight like I had a pixie cut for a while,
Oh.
so I was never bald, but I certainly did try to make myself bald.
I was bald. Like
Yeah,
bald.
so-
Why bald? Can I ask how that happened?
I got lice and my mom didn't want to deal with it, so she shaved my shit
Yeah,
off.
we went to public
struggle with
schools.
lice
We went to
sometimes.
public school.
And she got I think she got lice, and then either she gave it to me or I got lice because the school was still infected.
If one person gets it, a lot of people.
Yeah,
do.
so like we were both same cut G. Like
Yeah.
we have family pictures of
we do have family pictures.
of downtown of us
How
being
old
bald.
were you?
I was like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in 3rd grade. Kids were assholes. Kids have always been
No.
assholes.
Did your mom ever? I don't know. Sometimes you said she didn't want to deal with it. My mom was like, mayonnaise kills lice. It smothers
No.
them. I sat with mayonnaise on my head for like an hour.
No.
I for the longest
Mayonnaise.
That's
That's white people shit.
Yeah, my mom.
It
would
was
never.
an old
No.
thing too. People were like, "That's the one way to get rid of lice is to
No.
put mayonnaise on your head."
I
So I
remember.
sat for an hour with mayonnaise on my head. I couldn't
Girl, I
eat mayonnaise
wish.
until last year because of it.
No, I wish it
Negative.
would have. Mine was like, oh, she put a box treatment in my head. It
think it's
didn't
good
go
for your hair.
away, and she was like, shave that shit. She shaved it. Shaved Johnny's.
Mhm.
We were both equally bald. Bald as can be.
Bald
And
children.
because of that trauma, when my daughter got head lice, I investigated at that time.
How do I save my daughter?
How do I save my daughter's hair? Because it was like I took her to the pediatrician and was like, I need hard shampoo that will kill it. And so it wasn't killing it.
And he's
so-
like, just shave it off.
yeah, it was like, so then she had
Absolutely
really long hair. I did cut her hair, but not like bald. It was like to like
You get her a
shoulder
bob?
length. Kind of, it was shoulder length, like Dora the Explorer type of shit.
I had
And
that haircut for a long time.
yeah, and I didn't want her to go bald because my experience was so mean. Kids were so fucking rude and like cruel to me.
Kids are awful.
Yeah, and so I actually did find a shop that does help you with your lice issues, and I paid probably like $150,
Hot doggy.
and they treated her hair, and then they gave me treatments and told me how to treat the house and treat everyone in the house. And I had to keep taking her back, and then they would keep treating her hair until she didn't have anything anymore.
Wow.
For $150. It was like 5 sessions, and if she got it again, they would do the session like for free, and then I would obviously have to pay again. But I did. I invested into her treatment because I did
Shout
not
out to
want
you,
to.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Yes, because I did not want her to experience the cruelty.
See,
that I
your,
did.
your mom's a good mom. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Still trying to learn not to be like
My mom.
yeah,
Our
like
mom.
my mom, I would say. But I mean, it was an experience.
Did you ever have lice, Valerie?
I did. We got it 2 separate times, and the first time it's because I wore somebody or no,
Someone
there
else's
was-
hat.
no.
Someone else's
I think
hat.
either somebody else's hat or we used somebody else's hairbrush at school. Don't do that if you're in a public school.
Shout
Don't
out to
ever
any
do that.
parents that are watching here. Some siblings. Tell your siblings, hey, don't do that.
Don't put on random hats and don't share hairbrushes.
I have this problem when I go to Walmart and I see like a cool cowboy hat.
You put it on.
I put it on.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Do
get
you
lice.
remember me
Too.
yelling
My
at
kids
you?
do
Yeah.
too.
I'm
My
gonna get
kids do
lice.
it all the time. My kids put on hats all the time, random
think I'm
shit. They don't even think
traumatized.
about it. And by the time I realize, I'm like, don't do that. They already have it on their head. And I'm just like, well, good thing you guys are boys because I will shave your shit off.
No, I remember my mom getting so mad too because I would be like, Mom, look at this cool hat. And she's like, you're going to get lice. And then, of course, I did. And she was like, I told you it was that
I
hat.
don't think I ever thought I was going to get lice, or my mom never was like, don't do that because you're going to get lice. I don't think she ever told us
No,
not to do certain things.
mom
because
wasn't a
of
very
it.
good mom, and I think she was just learning. Also,
Yeah, she never really
Okay,
forewarned us.
we talk. I mean, at least we're talking shit about our mom, but just to preference, our mom was a hardcore drug addict that changed her life to Christianity and
Yeah.
moved all the way across country, and she was still figuring herself out and also trying to manage 3 children before my little sister was born. So, benefit of the doubt, my mom was still trying to figure out her 30-year-old self, and now we're in our 30s, and we kind of get like, oh man, like we still trying to figure shit out. So we can
Yeah.
only imagine,
So
back
we
in the
do
90s.
give her some grace. We try
I
to
do
give
the
her some
same
grace.
for my mom too because
Yeah.
she was home alone a lot because my dad was out on the road.
Yeah.
So
Being a truck
anymore,
murderer.
I'm like, if I had a kid come up to me and say the things that I said to her, I would have been like, yeah, you're overstimulating me. Go away.
Get the fuck away from
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
I would not have it. It takes patience to have
It
kids.
does
and
take
I
a lot of
can't.
patience.
I couldn't do it.
Fun fact,
do it.
I did teach Valerie piojitos.
Viejitos.
It's so funny that we use piojitos when we don't want lice, but
Yeah.
it's so common to be like, the way I said piojito.
So for everybody listening, piojitos is like head scratches, but like caring and loving to like a partner or child. And it's like really, it's just head scratches, basically.
It's just head scratches. It's like a form of giving affection.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's just that we don't do.
But it's literally just like lice.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of hugging, so it's an affection way of giving you love. I guess you could say.
It's because every time he's like, I want scratches. I'm like, okay, I'll scratch it. And you say,
He'll say piojito.
Yeah.
Piojitos.
Piojitos. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Anytime he says anything in Spanish, I'm like, what's that mean? What that mean? What did
Cacahuates en mis pantalones.
Yeah.
Peanut butter
Yeah.
in my pants.
What's the one that you taught me the other day too? Not piojitos. What was the other one?
It's fun teaching her new words.
I like learning. I do. I really do.
What did you say? La verga. Say your bad words that you know.
You know bad words?
No, I do know bad words.
What are your
And it's your
favorite bad
fault.
words?
Yeah, she learned it from, not with me.
So, okay, talking about bad words. So, you know that trend that goes on that they put the phone in the bathroom and they tell kids, like, say all the bad words that you want. And
No, I
these
haven't
kids
seen
aren't-
this
You
trend.
haven't?
No.
So, parents put their phone in the bathroom with the kids or wherever
Seen
in a
that.
room. And they're like, okay, I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to give you permission to say all your bad words. And it's so funny to think now because when we were kids, we weren't allowed to say any bad words because we were in a very Christian home.
Did you guys get your mouth scrubbed out with
Hell
soap?
no.
My
No.
mom did it
Did
a
you?
couple of times.
So,
To my brother mainly because he's a hardhead. He didn't learn anything.
yeah, no, we just got backhanded. Did you get backhanded? I got backhanded.
You hit me.
Technically, sometimes that happened to us.
Carla
but-
was like my mom. My mom like
well because
2.0.
she would get blamed if you.
I mean, I remember when we were kids, Johnny would not really cuss a lot, but I would. I mean, when my mom walked out the room and be like, fuck you, bitch. And then
I was
she'd be
like,
"What
what's
did you
going
say?
on?
What did you say?" And I'd be like, nothing. Backhand me. But
I think you got a lot of that from our older brother because he could have been more influential to you
Yeah.
Because he's 5 years older than you.
Well,
I
anytime
think,
you
or
have an
something like
older
that.
sibling that does something and you're like, oh, I should do that.
It could have influenced me to be a
Like
millionaire.
I influenced Angela a lot when she was growing up until she became her own person, probably around 9 or 11. Because like some of her habits are still like my habits.
Yeah.
We don't like watching the movies over and over again. The way we want to buy nicer things. It's just like, hey, you're kind of like me in a certain way, like very little, maybe like 3% or 5%. We still
So
have the same
would you
things.
say that with we had 4 siblings, I mean, we were 4 growing up, and you guys are 3 in your house.
Well, there was
4.
four of
There was
us.
4.
Yeah.
So would you say like you had a more connection with one sibling than the other? Because for me, I can say like my other half, when it became down to my siblings, was my older brother. So when my older brother died, it was like I lost my other half. Like I love you, I love Johnny, and I love Angie.
I would hope so. I'm over here setting it
all
up.
right.
I'm trying to have a good old
Good to know
time
I'm your
over
least
here.
favorite, Carla.
Fuck
But
me.
like, who was your favorite sibling growing up? Because I can truly honestly say my favorite sibling growing up was my older brother.
My favorite sibling was my best friend that's dead.
Really? You didn't really connect with us?
I didn't connect with any of you guys.
Oh wow, that's fucking great to know.
I have a sibling that I struggled to connect with, which is my second oldest sister, because I was so young and she was going through like teenagehood by the time that I was like trying to figure stuff out. So it was just very distant. I mean, granted, we always like got along fine and everything, but I'd say our relationship is better now. It's hard to pinpoint which one of them I'm closer with because like my eldest sister, we look very similar. We carry ourselves in a lot of the same ways. And we make each other laugh like crazy. Like we are called the twins in our family for a reason, despite being 14 years apart.
Oh,
so she is very much like my twin. Like that's my sister. That's my girl.
We have that in our family.
No, it's because we have a broken family.
Yeah, I couldn't say we can connect enough like that. I mean,
that's a thing too. The biggest thing though for me is that my brother is only a year and a half older than me. So we're really close in age and we went to the same school the whole time.
Yeah.
So when I was a senior and he had gone, I was left kind of in like the
limbo.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm only used to doing things
with
my brother.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that is
for us,
too.
I don't think that was the case. I mean, our older brother is 5 years older than me. I would say he would be 39.
Yeah,
I'm 35, so
Be
he'll
40
be
this
turning
year.
40 this year. Fucking asshole. Anyways, but we're both
fart.
from.
That's
I
what you
know.
get.
So we are 5 years apart, and then we
You and I
are
are 4.
and then
Me and
you
Angie
and
are
Ange
5.
are 5. So we were always pretty split. I mean, yeah.
14, 7, and then a year and a half.
Yeah.
There was a lot that happened there.
I mean, when your dad came home, I mean,
he
you got to get
got
to work.
business.
Well-
He had to get in there and get to business.
Not only that,
I mean,
though.
I
My
remember when your
mom-
dad called, your mom was like, "You're on speaker."
I know she has to preface like, "Hey, you're on
Pervert.
phone with the girls," because he says some. Anyway,
Go Val's dad. He's
Yeah.
got to get that in if he's a trucker
they're
man.
still very much in love. Like that they
Hell
are.
yeah.
I think they are soulmates. I don't
I
understand. their
believe
relationship
my
a lot,
mom
but
and
it's
dad
fine.
are still so very much in love, but they're that toxic love where they're like divorced and yeah. You don't think mom and
She's
dad
like,
are in
she's
love?
got another
I
husband.
mean, she has a type.
She definitely has. I definitely think that my mom and my dad will always have some type of special love for each other. Like they've
I
been
feel
through
that
some shit.
way.
I feel that you do.
Yeah.
I
about
feel
our
that.
parents.
Drugs.
Well, I feel that way
No, but
about
they also had a
parents that
son in
share
common.
children.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that's every parent.
Well,
No,
but like
because I can tell you-
in a different sense, in the fact that like if you have multiple,
I couldn't relate. I don't
children,
have
I
kids.
can
Is what I
relate.
was trying to say.
No, I have multiple kids and multiple baby
If you
daddies
have
over here.
multiple children by the same person, and if you spend
The
a long
affinity
amount of
children.
time with them, you kind of build half a life there.
Yeah.
So it's different.
I mean, mom
Does
was
it mean
married
you're soulmates? No, but
to dad for a long time. I
3
mean,
times.
mom met dad when she was like 16.
I remember the stories that mom said about your father, and she was like, "Oh, I remember coming home, and there's people trying to hurt us." And I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
why are you trying to be with this guy?"
I don't think she tells all the stories on everything. I mean, I'm sure there was
we
some
know
good
her
moments.
to say some.
Yeah. She emphasizes the
Scandalous
scary
stuff.
ones, I think, but I think there was a lot of good moments too. But yeah, I do think that they have a
They're like
special love for
slowly
each
creeping out of the shot.
Sorry, my back hurts.
She started on the end, and then she's like, "I'm gonna start creeping
It's
away."
because
You might
I
as well
want to
just be
look
out
at
of the
you
shot.
guys. I want to look at you guys so bad. We gotta get opposing. We gotta get like armchairs.
I know. We gotta be like rotating those car seats
Yeah.
that rotate. We have to get a couch that rotates. But
See,
yeah, I don't know. I would say connecting with siblings, my connection was with my oldest. I think I connect with you pretty good,
I think it's because we matured,
but
but we were never on the same
we
page.
were never. I always thought you were a fucking weirdo. Sometimes I still
is.
think you
Still
are,
is. Mm-hmm.
and not in a bad way. Like
Let's dig into that.
you
What are
want
your
to dig
thoughts?
into
Yeah,
it?
absolutely. I think
I
we
don't
got like
know.
this. We'll make this the last topic. We got probably like another 10 minutes. Let's
I think you're just and I don't mean it like you're a fucking weirdo, like you're a creep. No, it's like you're a fucking weirdo because you're like super geeky, completely the opposite of who we are and how we were raised, which is fine.
What do you
I'm
mean
not
by geeky?
like you like Pokemon. You like tech stuff, like you like computers, like that's your safe net, and I think that has always been your safe net because we did grow up in such a chaotic home, like that was your escape. Like when you played your games and your video, I can never connect with you when it comes down to video gaming and shit like that because I don't play that. But I'm not against it because I think that was your escape at the time when we had a chaotic house, that you would play the game and so you would go into like a different world and that was your comfort. So
That's
when
how I
I
felt
say
with my
like you're
sister.
weird, you're geeky, that's what I mean. Like I don't think you're a nerd because you're not a nerd. You're very much down to earth, but I do think like you are more techie, more electronics wise. You do like more gadgets, which I can say
I like a lot of gear.
yeah, which I can say you and our older brother had a lot of connections to that because I don't know if you know this, but we used to call him Inspector Gadget sometimes.
I did not. I remember being close to our brother Mario because we had the first generation iPads. He got a
It was when technology was just now
peak
coming
2009.
Yeah.
He got me a PS3, or he just like he had one and then he gave it to me because he got an Xbox, and then he's like, oh, Call of Duty was coming out, and he's like, oh yeah, let's buy this and that. And he was never really good at the video game, but he always wanted to try it more and more. And it's like that's just kind of just fueled my hobby.
Yeah, I felt like that became your passion.
Yeah, and then it also I got into Pokemon because of his girlfriend at the time, Martina, his baby mama, with the purple Game Boy and Pokemon Yellow, and that's how I got into it. And I think I stole it, to be honest. Like while they were like, he was a young teen or almost an early adult, and I remember living near West Mound. Where we used to live, and it was like that not double wide. What is condo? It was like that big house, but it was like split in half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like a townhouse.
Yeah, like a
half a double.
Yeah, half a double, and like the school was right next door.
Yeah.
And then that's where I got the Game Boy.
Yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, and so and I slept in the attic.
Yes.
Yeah, so like I always had like the
attic
Game
wasn't
Boy,
horrible.
and then I remember Mario buying me a PS1 at the time, and he was like, "This is yours," and I'm like, "This is mine." And then we were just playing Battlefront, or then we started playing on his PS2. We played Battlefront, and then he bought a bunch of White Castle, and I just threw up, and then I haven't eaten White Castle
What's the
ever
White
since.
Castle experience?
to be
Like,
the White
because
Castle
I have
so-
the same thing.
that-
with their
that's how-
mozzarella sticks.
So I guess my brother influenced me into that realm.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just like grew up further because he went into. Sorry if this goes into a different tangent. He had a different lifestyle than what that I grew up in. So and then when he passed away, this is kind of the best thing that could have happened to at least me in our lives, that we all went to a different direction for the better. So like I got into more rock and more modern stuff instead of like focusing on like
emo shit too.
and emo shit too. I mean, I think a lot of millennial kids probably went through that. So I can see
Mine's a
why we
lifestyle.
couldn't like relate.
Yeah,
To that.
that's where we lost disconnect. I mean, because when we were kids,
And
I feel like
you were also like you also lost your
Yeah.
teenage years
yeah,
by having a child.
when we were kids, we were like super close, but then I became a mom and then our brother passed away. So like we definitely disconnected. And I looked at you it's like you were the weird one. Like, why are you so weird?
I think
But
you probably saw
weren't
like
weird.
you're not
in
like
an
my older
aspect.
brother. Like, why aren't you like I
Yeah.
guess more manly or more take the initiative?
Aggressive
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You definitely weren't like an alpha male, but you were a child. So I didn't. I guess now that I'm an adult, I don't. I shouldn't have expected you to be manly. I would say because you were technically still a child and a teenager. So I shouldn't have expected you to be an aggressive man. I guess if you would say, but yeah, that's what I think. That's why I've always said, well, you're odd because you do have some strange likes that I would never in my mind consider. Like I would never in my mind consider certain games or I can't tell you the last time I grabbed a PlayStation. I mean, I tried the other day to help my husband with a game and I was like, yeah, call my brother. I don't even know how to fucking do this shit.
I mean, half the
When
reason
we
I
need
know
help with a
anything-
game, it's always call Johnny. I don't know.
You joke, but every time I have a computer problem, I'm like, let me just go.
That's
get
literally
him.
my entire circle.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
my computer's fucked up. Do you know how to fix
Yeah,
it?
but you
and it's
like
good
to
to
do
have it
it
because he likes to do it. He
Yeah.
enjoys it, and I enjoy having
You
him
should
to
have
do
seen
it
the
too.
smile on his face when he helped build your nephew's PC and help him set it up.
Oh, I'm sure it brings him joy, and I like that it brings him joy. But if you would ask me, I wouldn't know. I mean, I barely know how to use a computer and edit stuff, so I don't know what I'm doing. But in that aspect, that's why he's different. That's his personality. But I'm glad he developed that personality, and I'm glad that he went into this direction and not into the direction that we were in, because this is so much better, obviously, than the lifestyle that you could have possibly taken on. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's a good thing.
No, and then obviously we were so disconnected with you being a forced mother right
Yeah.
away, and then within a couple more years you had another child at what 18?
I mean, I had my kids back to back. My first two oldest are literally a year and 3 months apart.
I
so.
see. I couldn't even tell you that.
I gave birth to my daughter on my 16th birthday, and then shortly after, I got pregnant again. It wasn't intentional, but I got pregnant again, and then
Goon
gave
got a
birth.
goon.
So 2006 and 2007, back to back. So my hands were busy, and then
Yeah, you were busy raising a
Yeah, I was
child and
just-
trying to figure. And then our brother went to prison,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're just like, now I'm forced to be the full grown up here. Our mother was struggling with addiction again due to her father coming back into our lives. And I mean, they're adults, they're in their 30s. They have the right to think for themselves, but addiction is a crazy thing
it is
for a lot of people, and I mean, it still struggles in our family bloodline a lot.
Yeah, I
and
would
thankfully
say.
we're way better off as a family and as individuals that we distance ourselves from that. And I think we're much closer in our 30s than we have ever been.
I would say so. I mean, addiction can either make you or break you. And I think it honestly made us, because it temporarily broke us, but I would say it did help us. And we are so much more closer in our 30s. Are you crying?
I'm sorry. I'm really touched by the stories you're telling. I'm so glad you guys are close again. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be supportive.
We might as well start fighting now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no,
Why
I
the
was
fuck
like-
did I have to
I don't-
compliment you?
You said something, and I was like, that's so nice. And then I was like, oh no.
The waterworks are coming.
I know. And then
Can't
you were
take
like,
her anywhere.
Oh my
really
gosh.
can't. I'll cry over a spilled drink. I can't.
Oh
I
my
can't.
goodness.
No,
you couldn't
because
get
you
yourself
said-
a freaking tough wife?
Nah, she's a softie,
I love
dog.
you, but girl,
No.
get it together.
I refuse. This
He's a big
keeps me
softie.
good.
See, my
I
inner
am.
me is like, no mames, ¿por qué está llorando esta pinche
Este
gringa?
pinche
I
güera.
know. Well, that's kind of the thing. What did you say? You were like, I
Nothing.
mean, I'm glad that we're on a different path. And I was like, yeah, you would have never met me. And then we would never be doing this. And I wouldn't be witnessing it. And then I was like,
And she's over there like bawling, and I'm like, no mames, yeah,
I'm
get
sorry.
fit.
Oh my, this is fucking irritating. Oh my god, can you believe this?
Oh my
This is a-
God.
this is a woman I married.
No, because I have this thought with me and my mom where I'm glad we reconnected. Everything comes back to,
Oh my goodness!
God.
Clearly, we have a
I
lot
was
more
holding
shit
it
to unpack.
together until Johnny looked at me and then I'm like, I'm not well.
I was like, is she laughing or is she
I
crying?
was trying to play it off like I was scratching my eye. I was like, I'm
Yeah, I
not
saw, like, what is
touched
she
by this.
doing?
I
over
saw
there.
your face, and I was like, "Is she laughing?" I looked on the corner of my eye, and I'm like, "Is she laughing?"
No,
or is she
unfortunately, I'm trying to
crying?
keep in the
She
sobs.
was trying to keep in the
But
sobs.
no, I think we're a lot closer
But
in our
yeah.
30s.
Ignore me. Keep going.
100%, we are a lot closer in our 30s. And even though Angie is not in her 30s, she's in her late 20s. And I feel like us three, we have chosen to become close because it's not like our
Well,
mom or our parents.
Let's put an asterisk on that because I don't get invited to shit.
That's because you don't have kids and you
It's
don't like the
different.
kids.
Sisters
The
also are
invite would be nice,
It would be nice,
You would
but
never
even
show
if
up
we
on
say,
don't
even if I say
fucking-
no, just like hey,
we
just-
love each other, but we
just
don't
throwing
like each
it
other
out.
all the
It's
time.
Yeah.
because you won't just say no. You'll be like, I don't want to hang out with your kids.
That is
Yeah,
true.
every time
but
we've
the invite
invited
would be
him,
nice.
No, bullshit. Because
No.
when
Every
we
time you
have
invited me,
invited
Valerie's
us-
like, actually, let's go. And then I'm
yeah,
stuck
she
there.
likes to come, but Johnny's
like
like,
your face.
I don't want to go because your kids are so fucking loud. And I mean, our kids are fucking loud.
Fucking loud, dude.
They
It's
part
are.
of
They
having
don't know
kids.
how to stop. Sometimes we want to just put the kids in the house together and leave without them.
Your second
It's called
youngest.
eloping.
I'm literally 7.
Yeah,
know, that was
I'm
so
literally my Pokemon cards. Tell my Theo Johnny my Pokemon cards. I got 9 words out of my spelling words correct.
Let's listen to this, chat. This kid is struggling with his spelling, just words, right? But then I'm on a phone call with her, and I'm just joking. I was like, "Hey, spell fuck," and he's like, "Fucker."
And I know how to spell
Fucker.
fucker too. I was like, I'm right here. These kids are wild. He doesn't know how to spell, what was it, gymnasium, but he can spell fucker.
I'm not confident in my
Crazy.
ability
He
to
can't
spell
spell
gymnasium.
average, but he can spell fuck you. Yeah, these damn kids
I mean,
nowadays.
what's going to
I
get the
did
point
not
across
say
better?
fuck you in front of my mom was like when I was a kid. I was scared. And I know you did it.
I still
I didn't
don't.
know the word.
I remember the
Still
first
don't.
time you said bitch.
I don't remember.
My mother
you
and father
don't, I
don't
do.
appreciate harsh language, so I don't do it in front of them.
I remember cussing in front of your
Val's
parents, and your mom's
parents.
just like listening to me.
Oh my gosh.
The entire time, I'm like dagger eyes towards him because I'm like, you're saying so many curse words.
And they don't like it?
No, but they're not going to tell him that.
We cuss
Grown-ass
all
man.
the time. We are very much,
We're sailors.
yeah, I would say we have very much potty mouth around here. And my sister too. Johnny too. My older brother would
We got to
too.
get our youngest
Yeah.
sister on here too. Maybe we'll have a little. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We're having family dinner tomorrow, and maybe we'll do something. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, you'll just have to come along. And clearly
Absolutely.
we have more trauma to unpack over here with Miss Sobs over here.
I don't want to talk about it.
But
It was
she's
'cause
not ready
you
to
guys
talk
were
about
having-
it, so we are not
You
going
guys
to
were
push
having
her
a
on
good
it.
moment, and I was witness to it, and I felt it in my soul.
It's
All
because,
right,
you
all
know,
right.
we're not very lovable, I would say. I'll give it to her because we are not very affectionate.
No,
over here. We
you're
don't have
absolutely not.
You don't have to be affectionate to be lovable.
But we're not lovable or affectionate.
I don't know because I've always felt welcomed in your.
Well, yeah,
guys'
we love everybody
spaces.
else.
Yeah,
But we don't.
Hey,
yeah.
we're,
Towards
we're-
each
we're
other,
talking
you're
about
one,
the
one
siblings.
mismarked away.
Yeah, towards
Yeah.
siblings, we're not affectionate towards each other. But towards everyone else,
you're not
we are
affectionate,
affectionate.
but your bond is there. Like this is the thing. Like a lot of, especially in my families, I have friends whose family like their siblings cannot stand each other and they cannot even be in the same room as one another.
Oh, we're not like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, we're not like
See,
that.
but
We've never been
it's-
like that.
I also tell my mom all the time. I'm like, no matter what is said between
Thought she was
them,
gonna say no mames.
no mames. No matter what you guys say,
I always tell my mom, no mama's way.
I would not say
I
that.
thought she was like,
Because she'd say, what does that mean? And I don't know that I'd have an answer.
Don't give her an
Um,
answer. Just be like, Mom, no mama's way.
No,
And
she's
next
learning
time-
Spanish.
Next time your
doesn't
mom,
it mean like don't suck?
no.
I thought it
Well,
meant,
if
like,
you
no
if you
way.
interpret, yeah, if you interpret it exactly how it sounds, no mama's way is like don't suck that dude. But
Chat, this
Thinks
is
I will
my
not
first
be
time learning
saying
this
to
too.
my mother.
Well, it's because no mames. If you interpret no mames, it means don't suck. And then way
Ways.
is technically like dude.
Or my favorite and hated thing about Mexicans, their slang is pedo.
¿Qué pedo?
¿Qué pedo? Yo tengo pedo contigo. Or
Pedo
me,
is our
me
favorite
voy a
word.
echar un pedo.
Yeah. That
Pedo means
you-
fart.
Pedo means fart, but it also could be like, what the fuck is up with you?
Also means I'm drunk.
It also means I'm drunk. It also means I got a fucking problem
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. I hate it.
good.
I hate that
Yeah,
slang.
it depends on how, how do you say it? Damn, English is saying the
Context.
language here. What
context.
context? Yeah. Yeah, you say it in because it could mean a lot. But yeah, you should tell your mom next time, be like, no mames, mom.
No.
No. How about
I
that?
tell my mom
But-
I love you and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And she hits you with Valerie, no mames.
So, fun
think it would be
fact
shocking.
here, we have not met Val's parents yet.
Yeah.
Nor
She's
her sister.
No, nor her sister.
you'd
I
love
think
my
me and her sister would
sister.
hit it off
I think
because
So
I love wine, and I've been told her sister loves wine. Is that true?
Mm.
Yeah, and anything with wine makes me. It's my happy place. But
that's all we have for you guys to on this episode. Sorry, I got to be the one that cuts it
I
off
think I
here.
was done making my point.
oh, she wasn't.
You guys got to follow on the next video.
I'll make my point.
Thank you
7
guys
years
for
from
watching. Thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe, follow, like, etc. Share it with your siblings.
Don't
And don't be afraid.
Afraid.
Don't be afraid to start a podcast yourself with your siblings. I would love to see some of your stuff or some of your videos.
Or leave a comment and let us know what you want to talk about, or some of your experiences with your sibling. I'm sure everyone has different experiences.
Let
so
us know your deepest sibling trauma.
Absolutely.
we want to hear it. We want to talk about it.
This has been The Loud Living Room.
Stay loud.
Stay loud. Come back next time.
Bye.